Hey guys, how are you? This is Rene with Neptune Cigars. We're here at the PCA 2025 in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I'm here in the EP Carrillo booth, also now known as Casa Carrillo. I'm with Lisette. Hi, how are you, Lisette?
I'm good.
How's the show going for you so far?
Very, very nicely.
Yeah?
I haven't been able to stop. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Better than
great.
the alternative.
Yes, absolutely.
So, how do you like New Orleans?
I love New Orleans. You know, we've been here a few times before, and it's a great city, very vibrant, great food, nice people. So yeah, can't complain.
It's a good
Enjoying
change of
the
pace,
weather.
you know.
The
and
weather's
the
nice.
Beautiful.
Much better than, you know, when they have it in the summer.
Yeah,
So,
no, absolutely.
Having a good time.
It's a little bit different. It's more like Miami for us, you know, versus Vegas where it's all
Absolutely.
dry. But yeah, no, it's nice to
Exactly.
change it up. But yeah, so let's talk about what's coming up for 2025.
Absolutely. So you hit on a very big event for us, which is our rebrand to Casa Carrillo. So EP Carrillo will stay with us as part of the Essence series, where, you know, it's going to be one of our sub brands. And what we wanted to do is kind of unify the brand. You know, we hear a lot of people talking about, you know, EPC or EP or this. It's about not only the past, the present, but also the future.
Yeah.
So Casa Carrillo encompasses everything, you know, that we kind of stand for. It's our family, it's our legacy, and also, you know, it's a casa. Everybody's welcome, and it's the whole community.
Yeah.
So we kind of thought that maybe it could just be a clearer message, you know, to have the name united with our factory. So it's all one big happy family.
Yeah.
Literally.
And anyone that knows the brand obviously knows your dad is very, very, you know, the figurehead of it all. But you and your brother are very much involved in faces as well. So
yeah, exactly.
It's exciting.
So we wanted to highlight that, you know, that idea.
It already took effect, right? I mean, is this already like, as of when? Maybe a couple months back?
No, 2 days.
2 days.
2
Oh, this is
days. We're
brand
like in
new.
transition. Even our social media, they didn't let me change everything. So like on one thing we're like Casa Carrillo, the other one. But you know what? Everybody's busy right now, so I won't even really pick up on it much. But yeah, no, this is a couple days ago.
That's
so
exciting.
Super excited about
Really
it.
cool.
Getting some really good feedback.
Nice. And then what about cigars? What do we have coming up?
Well, so under the EP Carrillo line, we have the EP Carrillo Connecticut. This is a cigar that we have now 4 lines. We've been extending them over time, over the last year. We have a Sumatra and a Maduro that's made in our factory. And we have the Honduras, which is made at the Plasencia factory. And then now we have the Connecticut, which is made in the Diadema factory. So we're very excited, not only about, you know, the ones that we make in-house, but also the partnerships. We get to use really good tobacco, which we have our own, but, you know, these places are renowned for you know, the best of the best as well.
You got that
so very excited about that. And then the other thing that I'm very excited about personally, and have had help from women retailers and women consumers that enjoy cigars, is with a release called La Historia Silk. So this is the first blend that I have worked mostly myself to develop. You know, Dad did help a little bit to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
But it's a project that started almost a year ago, where I sought out information and got some research done by asking different women in the industry what women like, what women are asking for. 3 cigars, 3 wrappers were highlighted often, which was the San Andres, the Ecuador Connecticut, and the Ecuador Habano. Did some blends, send them around. Ecuador Habano won.
Yeah.
So this will be a release for 3rd quarter. Been giving them out little by little here because I don't have that many samples, but mostly to the women retailers, and just getting a lot of great feedback. And it's a cigar inspired by women, but for everybody to enjoy. Yeah, because we like the same things you guys like. So, you know, it just ended up working out. I kind of suspected it, so I'm glad I was right. And that's about it. That's what we got for now.
Would you say there's more female smokers now than before?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's what inspired me the most.
Right.
You know, because over time, you know, you have all the connections with the retailers, and there were some consumers, but once I saw that group was growing and growing, it was just kind of an inspiration to do something, you know, and just say, hey, we want to highlight, and not just say it's a cigar for women, because it's not. I want it to be about the community and just getting their feedback and their help with the blend. So it was very enjoyable.
And based on the name Silk, would you say it's kind of like a slightly lighter Habano, or it's still nice?
No, it's a
nice and medium.
Yeah, it's a nice,
flavorful.
Yeah, exactly.
How would you describe the blend if you had to, like, maybe some notes, tasting notes?
It's I guess it just, let's see, because since it's kind of something where I would say, you know, it has a little spice. You know, my dad also knows how to mix in a little sweet.
Yeah.
And
It's Ecuadorian Habano?
Yeah, Ecuadorian Habano.
That has a little
It's kind of
sweetness
like
to it,
medium. It's sometimes a little medium full once you get to
punchy,
the middle.
yeah.
But it's just been kind of, since we just decided on the blend, now I'll get more deep into kind of the tasting notes and all that.
Smoke it a few more times.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. I've had about 6 of them, so yeah.
Cool.
We'll develop that. Get back to you then once, everyone else has also put in their 2 cents. I'm really excited to hear what everybody
That's
thinks.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy for that.
Yeah.
And then a cigar I just smoked last week for the first time, the Endure.
Oh, that's been doing great.
Talk to us about that, because I know it uses a
yeah.
special kind of Cameroon.
That
right?
is it's called a genuine Mirabelle Cameroon wrapper. And, that's also about collaboration with a family that basically saved, the Cameroon wrapper. And it's just been a wonderful experience, a lot of great feedback. Obviously, while it's not a limited edition, it's limited in production just because of our capacity with the tobacco and the wrapper. But it's been very well received. Super excited about that one.
The Encore Black is like that too.
Encore Black is the same. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, well, Encore Black, soon enough we'll get there, but Encore Black is similar to that.
That's amazing. I love that
Yeah.
one. Awesome. So anything else coming down 2025 or even the future after that?
Yeah, there's some good stuff coming in 2025, like Pledge of Allegiance, for example. That's become an annual sample for us, yeah.
I think at one point it was only going to be one time, right?
Yeah, but we got such great, great reception from it, great feedback, and every year we do something fun, so there'll have to definitely be something a little different about.
Is it still 1,776 boxes?
I believe so.
That's always a nice little touch.
Yeah, and then there's something else coming down later in the year. Very kind of secretive about it right now, but it's a tribute to veterans. So and the packaging is stupendous.
Yeah.
It's something else. It's really, really nice.
That's great.
First person I told, so.
Yeah, and that's coming 26 or late this year?
No, that's going to come. We're hoping for around Veterans Day.
Oh yeah, okay.
We're hoping.
Right there. Alrighty, well, I want to leave on one more question for you.
Sure.
This one's a little bit, on everyone's mind right now, but obviously tariffs are on, it's in the news, people are throwing that word around, and I just want to know your take. Like, what do you think that could do for the cigar industry as a whole? Maybe not just your brand, but in general.
Well, we had to struggle, with user fees for a while, as you are familiar with, and, I think most of the companies did have to, slightly raise the price.
Yeah.
We've been struggling with other, challenges just due to inflation and cost of everything. So right now, we're not making any decisions. I think May 1st, come a little time afterwards, see what everybody else is doing, to be honest with you. We don't want to be the trailblazers there. And then take it from there. Hopefully it'll be as little as possible. At least with our company, you can have assurances that that's usually the way it is.
Right. I mean, it's a tenacious industry anyway. We always overcome whatever obstacles that's in our way. So.
Absolutely.
All right, Lisette. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
I think that does it for us this year. You guys, look out for the Silk coming your way this quarter 3. We got the Pledge of Allegiance coming back. We also have the Endure, which if you haven't smoked it, it's incredible. One of the best Cameroons I've ever had personally. And everything else, EP Carrillo, but also Casa Carrillo. Thank you, Lisette, once again. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next year.
Okay, thanks.